Yeah, scream that shit though. You too fake. Stop smoking. So I took his like.
Blueface, I had a fun day.
Yet again, screw that shit, however you 2F stop. So I took his like BL face, I needed to find a day, she said, i.e. It was me, I said, goodness, wow. Everyone is insane in the most recent bit of rap quarrels. Licho and Lil Mabu convey a scorching diss track point directly at Blueface and the web bit. Humming, yet here's the steez, the kicker. The music video includes a sigh and rock resemble the other, the same stoking the shoot of this zesty dramatization. This ain't your remix, these specialists aren't keeping away from punch. He's at Blueface's boxing vocation to digs about his time in the slammer and his rough relationship with Chrisean. It's completely uncovered in shot of Stream 7, and we should not fail to remember the virtual entertainment standoffs that ignited this entire wreck. Everything began with it. Apparently harmless trade via web-based entertainment, yet like a flashlighting an explosive situation, it immediately swelled into a red-hot exhibition that has caught the consideration of fans overall. It was entertaining on the grounds that cuz when you as far as rappers, you would resemble Blueface is presumably not the Thai commonplace rapper you will seek after to be the best rapper for a tune the fight stewing underneath the surface emitted into full view, when Blueface took to Twitter circulating complaints about supposed unremitting calls from NLE Choppa in regards to his child mother Marissa Day. Blueface's tweet, dribbling with mockery, lighted a whirlwind of reactions as NLE Choppa quickly entered the fray, blaming Blueface for harassing Marissa. The warm trade unfurled openly, displaying the unstable elements between the two rappers. What followed was a progression of hazardous disclosures, with Marissa Day herself venturing into the spotlight to share her side of the story during an Instastrom live meeting with Blueface's ex Chrisean Stone. Day dropped stunners, claiming that Blueface had endeavored to make propels towards her in spite of her relationship with NLE Choppa. And afterward, he was I much like, I went to stroll off and he pulled me, he like, don't leave me like that. And I resembled, I just looked, I'm similar to the disclosure sent shockwaves through the ERAP people group, uncovering breaks and Blue Countenance's public persona. Yet the dramatization didn't stop there. In it move that paralyzed fans and pundits, the same NLE Choppa gave a striking test to Blueface. About the test conveyed with a quality of resistance highlighted the raising pressures between the two craftsmen, with each poke tossed via online entertainment. The expectation for an actual showdown arrived at breaking point, yet I feel like me and Blueface is very much like it would have implied more popular. We was both flaring, sweltering at the time. Why not Blueface never need to withdraw from a test acknowledge Lil Choppa's recommendation with unfaltering trust in a reaction laid in with grandiosity. Blueface excuse NLE Choppa confining ability, declaring his predominance. The ring, the stage was set for a conflict of titans, with the two rappers ready to settle their disparities in the most base of fields, as the phantom of a fight posed a potential threat. Fans and savants the same estimated on the possible result, while Blueface brags a history triumphs in the ring. NLE Choppa's assurance and persistence can't be undervalued, with the two warriors hungry for reclamation. The stakes have never been higher, yet in the midst of the mayhem and boasting, questions waited about the genuine inspirations driving the oral. A few proposed that underneath the superficial insults and pokes lay further uncertainties and individual grudges. Might it at some point be that the contention among Blueface and NLE Choppa is simply a distraction for more significant strain stewing underneath the surface? Yet I just forever been so brilliant. I understood what the fans would need. They resembled gracious, put little child on the remix. I'm similar to Mabu Stone's newly discovered Red's sentiment, with rapper K Suvi added one more layer of intricacy to the account, with her tattoo of Blueface's face clouded by another ink. Chrisean Rock seemed to have continued on from her turbulent relationship with the West Coast rapper. The public presentation of warmth sent shockwave through web-based entertainment, reigniting hypothesis about the idea of her relationship with Blueface. Definitely okay. Yet, don't be so miserable. You're responsible for your life. You got all that you're on. The length of you have God your child. I feel a debt of gratitude, brother. Thank you for the support in the midst of the wild scene of rap fights and viral debates. Another player has arisen onto the scene, blending the pot with a mix of ability, discussion, and a smidgen of embarrassment. Enter Lil Mabu, the Manhattan-based drill rapper whose transient ascent to acclaim has been downright hair-raising, with his viral hit Numerical Lack of Regard catapulting him into the spotlight. Lil Mabu's presence in the rap game has started both interest and division among fans and pundits. The same "I really want some frozen yogurt. Ain't it expected to be a blistering young lady summer? Like take a chomp of the popsicle, wipe the tears, and go get cash like you a supervisor ass." At the core of Lil Mabu's new debate lies a tangled snare of individual and expert entrapments, most remarkably his problem with, in all honesty, Blueface, the West Coast rapper known for his reckless disposition and diagram beating, raises a ruckus around town of this fight. As a matter of fact, Blueface's relationship with Chrisean Stone, an association that has turned into a point of convergence in the continuous dramatization between the two rappers. Everything started with Lil Mabu's blistering diss track Mr. Take Your, coordinated effort with Chrisean Rock that sent shockwaves through the ERIP people group. With its interesting verses and provocative visuals, the music video filled in as a strong proclamation of rebellion, testing bluff countenance's apparent strengths in the business, yet underneath the outer layer of this ostentatious showcase lay a more profound account, one established in private complaints and stewing strains as reports twirled about Lil Mabu's supposed sentiment with Chrisean Stone. The stakes of the fight raised higher than ever, with each thorn tossed in the circle track, the lines between proficient competition and individual grudge obscured, powering theory about the real essence of the hostility between them. E2 camps. And with Chrisean Stone's new tattoo bearing Lil Mabu's name, the story took on a heartfelt undercurrent, adding a layer of intricacy to a generally tangled adventure. Hypothesis arrived at a breaking point when Chrisean was seen in the organization of Elmo, igniting bits of gossip about sprouting sentiment between the two. Web-based entertainment ejected with Hypothesis and guests analyzing each communication and public appearance, looking for hints about the idea of their relationship. Murmurs go to endlessly. Tales to theory sources near the couple started to stand up, affirming the murmurs that had been coursing in the web-based talk plant. As per insiders, Chrisean and Elmo are, for sure, a thing, their relationship blooming in the midst of the background of rap quarrels and viral discussion. Yet Lil Mabu's issue with Blueface is something beyond a conflict of self-images. It's an impression of bigger subjects affecting everything inside the RAP people group. As a pariah to the real scene, Lil Mabu's rising has been met with suspicion and analysis from perfectionists who question his validness and social allocation. Yet notwithstanding the backfire, Lil Mabu has figured out how to cut out a specialty for himself, drawing on his own encounters and impacts to create a sound that opposes simple classification. With his provocative verses and dubious persona, Lil Mabu addresses another type of rapper, one unafraid to push limits and rock the boat. And as his quarrel with Blueface keeps unfurling, one thing is clear: the rap game has never been more unusual. While the rap world keeps on humming with show and debate, one key figure is by all